Yeah, we saw Bridges.
Final performance.
Final performance.
Oh my god.
We're
like seriously at a loss for words.
I am emotionally exhausted.
Yeah, that's... Playbill. Oh, yeah, and the new Playbill, too, because when we saw it back in March, they had a different Playbill.
It was black and white, I think, actually.
Oh, no, it was the...
Oh, no, it was, like, the photo.
Yeah, it was the photo and, like, the paneling of, like, the bridge.
But, yeah.
Emotionally exhausting.
This is
that's a good
our
word.
Vlog, Bridges.
The Revenge.
Part 2A.
Part 2A, because
it's
Italian.
But you're like, oh, why do they look like they've been crying forever? It's because we have been crying for 3 straight hours.
Oh god. Yeah, so I guess just to quickly summarize how we got to the final performance. I mean, like we said in our last vlog, we were always going to go again.
Right, we were always planning on going again.
And then unfortunately when the closing notice was announced, we were like trying to think of like when we would go, and then Michelle was like, why don't we go closing? And I'm like,
duh,
can you even get tickets for that? And
it
turns out you can,
because we went.
Yeah, you can.
And
so,
it was literally everything I thought it was going to be and more.
And it was also great because we were more off the aisle when we first saw it, and we ended up being dead center.
It was like perfect. We were row P, so I don't know.
This was like me the whole time. I was
like 15 rows back, maybe, right?
Yeah,
relatively, but.
Still, we split center,
yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, this was like me the whole time.
I know, we were crying. I have so many tissues in my pocket, because...
Yeah.
Let's just...
Very surprising thing, like, you would think that this final show, they would have, like, had boxes of tissues ready.
I really thought they were going to.
But it's okay.
Like, I cried in the beginning. Wondering we cried.
Oh my god, Wondering.
Another Life is my favorite song ever, so I was like... I loved it. Not Get Closer.
Yeah, I mean,
Falling Into You.
Yeah, to talk about the audience, though, like...
This was a
great,
together.
Yeah, it was a great audience, because I'm pretty sure it was just full of people who have probably seen the show before.
Yeah, you could tell. Everyone was just so ready.
Yeah, and it was also just full of people who, probably appreciated, like, Jason Robert Brown's music, or who knows, but definitely, we were all in this together.
Speaking of Jason Robert Brown. Okay, not to make a huge deal
Not a huge deal.
So we really wanted to see, initially, before we heard it was closing, we wanted to see JRB conduct.
Yeah.
That was like what we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then it turns out he's not conducting today. He conducted on Wednesday, but that's really not fair.
It's fine.
For the conductor who's been doing it this whole time.
Exactly.
So, promising. But, so Jason Robert Brown is there. Obviously, it's the last show. And then at intermission, we were like, well, we were starstruck, obviously, because he's my #1 celebrity, because he writes all my music that I love to sing all the time. He's so inspiring, and
I'm kind of speechless,
last 5 years,
honestly.
Songs for a New World.
Yeah. I was basically rendered speechless. I basically, like, pushed Michelle towards him, because he was only a few rows
in front of us, so he was, like, walking up the aisle, and we're like... And I took my hand and I was like, excuse me, thank you for your work. And probably that face.
Yeah, he
touched Megan's shoulder.
No, my elbow.
Elbow, sorry.
No, it was just, like, I probably looked like a deer in headlights. I even knew I looked like a deer in headlights, because he was, like, standing, like, right there, and I think all I just said was, thank you. And he was just like, oh, thank you so much, and he, like, walked away, and I was just like... If I, like, died right then and there, I'd been fine. But yeah, just to, we don't really have a lot of critical things to say about the show.
This is just us gushing.
Yeah, really. I mean, definitely seeing this show a second time, like, it just gets better. You notice so much more, and you, like, catch so many nuances and maybe jokes you didn't laugh at the first time. Like...
Because it was just so much to take in. Because it's long. It's a long show.
Yeah.
But, like, since we know what was happening, it kind of, like, flew by.
Exactly.
And, honestly, I think it was just so much to take in because it was so long and there were so many songs and the book was so funny. Like, you couldn't even remember it. And then we got the cast album between the February date that we saw.
March.
We saw it in
March.
March. March to now, which is, like, mid-May, I guess. So we just had time to fall in love with all of it.
Exactly.
We just had time. So now it was so close to our hearts already that we
Yeah.
didn't even look at the program because we knew.
Yeah, we just knew everything, and, you know, everybody, like, of course the cast was phenomenal. I mean, there was never going to be any question, and especially with, like, the final show, like, everybody slayed it. Like, oh my god, like, Kelly, get your Tony!
Get
the Tony!
bitch, please, someone give Kelly O'Hara a Tony.
Well, that's kind of mean to say, like, Kelly O'Hara shouldn't physically, like, go get her Tony, although
No, someone give it to her, I said.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
someone just give her that Tony, because, like, she's just... There's not enough adjectives in the world. Like, her voice is just beautiful, and this score, like, yes, it was tailored for her, but, you know, she contributes, like, to it. Like,
Yeah. She should win Best Actress, is
Yeah.
what we're saying.
And then we should probably talk about Stephen Pasquale.
Wait, hold up. Kelly O'Hara, Almost Real. So good. That was...
That last note she held, like, the last word is real. She, like, held it for, like, a good minute. And
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Like,
but-
she's unreal. Like, I couldn't... Okay, now can we talk about Stephen Pasquale?
Okay,
Because...
this is all I have to say. Stephen, if you ever watch this. Stephen
God,
Pasquale.
let's hope not.
Let me get closer to you. That's what I want to say. Oh,
Again, he, like, I mean, it all fades away, like... You gotta...
there was standing ovation.
Yeah, so...
And and 1 second, a million miles.
That
was a standing ovation for a really long
yeah,
time.
I mean, honestly, if
they deserve
it was allowed, every song would have gotten a standing ovation.
Yeah.
But definitely 1 second in a million miles, ovation, all fades away,
And they
ovation.
just held each other. And you knew it wasn't Francesca and Robert, it was Kelly and Stephen.
Yeah, because there were definitely, like, little moments like that where, like, not that the actors didn't break character, but they were definitely, like, feeling it more because, hey, it's the final show.
Yes. In 1 second, million miles, Stephen, at his, like, bridge part, was erupting with sound and emotion.
I
It was
know.
so beautiful. I couldn't...
Oh, God, yeah.
And we're sorry we ever said that your abs were colored in.
Well, no, that was my fault.
No,
I mean,
and we're sorry. we said that, Stephen.
you're a wonderful man, Stephen.
You're a wonderful man.
Like, don't ever stop singing. Like, please sing for the rest of your life.
I'm sure.
Yeah. But, again, like, it's such a crime that this show is closing. Alright, it's closed!
It's closed! We saw the last...
They were, yeah, like... Yeah, what a surprise, though. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, they were already walking in and starting to, like, take stuff down, which is, like, really sad.
We couldn't be there.
Yeah, I mean... I just
One can
so
gush.
many feels.
So I
There's
am
just way too many
so
feels.
emotionally exhausted. I just need to be left alone for a day to figure out who I'm supposed to love in the world and how I'm supposed to figure that out. And
Yeah, I mean, you know, just the entire... It was, like...
it hits you where it hurts.
Exactly, and just, you know, this performance, like, I just... I can't find the words. Like, I was floored the entire time. And, like, you know... Oh, God, I might start crying again.
Oh my God, don't. People are going to be like, they're so dramatic.
We're
not.
not.
We just feel. We just have feelings.
Too many feels. Oh, and I think I wanted to bring this up in the last review because we never
sure.
got a chance. The way... I don't know if this was... Well, no, not the ending. I don't know if this was like a Stephen Pasquale decision or like a director decision, but I just really loved that Robert was like obsessed with Francesca's hands. Like, he kept kissing them, and I was like, that's such a nice touch. So, I mean, I wanted to mention that last time. That's like a dumb detail, but...
Well, you picked up on it.
I really liked that.
So I'm sure other people did as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, just... Like every song was just great. And then
so
Stephen
perfect.
Pasquale held that beautiful note and like held it for like
Ever.
and that also got applause.
Like, it all fades away but Stephen Pasquale's note. That's about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like
It's
we're
just
not really telling you anything about this, but you already seen.
Yeah, I mean, if
you haven't seen our previous one about Bridges, where we were way more critical.
Yeah, no.
Because we weren't totally in love yet.
Yeah, no. I mean, this is definitely probably... You know what? I'm going to say it. It's probably one of the best musicals I've ever seen. And it's probably one of the best ever written. I mean, granted, there are, like, little things that I'm not crazy about, but...
I just feel like...
As a whole show, it's beautiful.
You have to be open about it. You can't go in expecting a commercial musical. It's not what you're going to get.
Yeah, to go on, the tirade
if you have a heart... But, like, if you don't want to feel, then don't see it. You know what I mean? If you want to close up all your emotions to everybody and not feel anything, which is a safe way to live, I suppose, then don't go see it because you won't like it. But if you are a loving person.
Yeah, more people should have opened themselves up to the idea of this show.
No one, I don't know. It wasn't like it was poorly advertised. But I wouldn't even say it. I don't know. It was just the appeal, like the public didn't want to see it. And that's really sad because it is truly one of the most beautiful scores. It is.
Like, honestly, if Jason Robert Brown does not win that Tony for Best Score, like, there will be hell to pay.
Yeah,
because I just... oh God, who's even nominated?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Like, that score is beautiful, and if the Tonys won't recognize that, then they're...
It should have been nominated for Best Musical. There is absolutely...
Exactly. Like,
I'm floored. I'm so upset that... There was no reason why it shouldn't have been.
Because,
But we will have a whole nother video about Tonys.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to get around to doing our, like, Tony Awards prediction
We should do, like, a pre-Tonys, a post-Tonys, and then, like, a Tonys drinking game in the middle. Video.
Yeah, let's vlog while we're like really drunk.
Yeah, just
Good
like
plan.
a 2-minute video. It'll be really quick.
Good plan. I mean, it's just such a crime because, like, obviously the show is getting recognized by other award like
drama desks.
Yeah, like Drama Desk and like Outer Critics and all those.
Obviously, all people who know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna reiterate again, Stephen Pasquale. It's also sort of a crime that he did not get a Tony nom for this performance.
I think he was obviously phenomenal, but I think the people who got nominated.
I definitely
agree. It's not even Stephen Pasquale's fault. I just feel like the role itself wasn't as complex as like Jean Valjean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to that extent.
I just think not that he didn't act it perfectly because he did, but like Kelly O'Hara's role was so complex.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. It's just it is a crime though because like Stephen he just put his all into it, and it just showed, and it was just...
And anyone who's seen it, and it's not even because he's beautiful. It's because he's so damn talented. Yeah. If anyone can sing like that... disclaimer, if you can sing, it all fades away, almost as good as Steven, I will date you. Yes. That's basically...
Your qualification, that's it?
That is it. If I had an online dating profile... which I do not, it would be on there.
And then Kelly O'Hara gave a speech at the end, and it was lovely.
It was so heartfelt, and she was just like, I've never worked with more genuine, honest, beautifully talented people.
Yeah, and she and
she was like, in ever, and she's done so much shit,
Yeah, no, I mean, just, you can definitely tell that this show was a labor of love, and
That's what she said.
Yeah, she did.
That's a quote. That's Kelly O'Hara quote.
Yeah, so it's just a real damn shame, though. Like, this show deserved way more recognition than it got.
It didn't. It didn't get any... Ugh!
It didn't get any recognition.
It didn't. And the people who go to this show, and we know people who've gone 1,000,000 times, literally. Not literally, but literally 25, 35 times. That's I'm using literally correctly there. We know someone who did that.
Yeah.
Hey Lizzie.
Hey Lizzie.
Girl.
Hey girl, hey.
She's super cool. I love her. What was my point? Oh, that the people who knew about it just adored it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think anybody who did give this show a chance found something to like about it.
It's so beautiful.
Because even if it wasn't the show itself, they could probably definitely praise the performances, because again, like, there was such love put in this show,
and the score was phenomenal.
Oh god, that score. I'm gonna be listening to it forever. Or for at least the next, like, 6 months.
It all fades away but Bridges. It all fades away but Bridges. No, but seriously, coming from two broke...
Oh, no.
Young adults.
Young adults.
Young
there
adults.
I'm not...
In the like, our prime. We're broke. We saw it twice, and we don't see a lot of things twice.
Yeah, that's... I mean, that definitely
says
says something. Like, with the way tickets are... The fact that we just went out of our way, you know, even with against our financial odds, that to go see this show again says something, because obviously this show has a lot running in it. Like, there's a lot going on.
Writing on it? Writing?
No, running. I think I meant to say, like, there's a lot, like, underneath it. Like, there's a lot going on in it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't talk
Complex.
right now.
It's
yeah, so
between the lines, it's...
Yeah,
it was gorgeous.
Yeah, there's really nothing else. I mean, you know, everything was just emotionally supercharged, and like...
Yeah, you could tell just from
and like
stage.
Again, like
everyone was crying, and they're like, I don't know who was Another Life. I don't know who was the wife. I forgot her name.
Oh, Marion?
Yeah, Marion. I don't know her name. She was like crying when she came out.
Yeah, Whitney really Bashor.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, you know, and, oh my gosh, I mean, what else, who else should we shout out?
Oh, Hunter Foster! Everyone forgets him! We forgot about him, and I am like,
well, we started to talk about him.
Fan.
No, we were like talking about him in our last vlog. And like, again, you know, a character that could have been very one note is, you know,
he's very sympathetic.
Very sympathetic.
Like, you did not dislike him at all.
No, and you do kind of feel bad because when... Oh, I guess we're going to get to spoilers.
Yeah, there's no more, so... Spoiler!
So, hey...
It's over!
And also, if you listen to Cat's album, I think you know what happens anyway. But yeah, so when Bud comes back home with the kids, and he's like, oh, hey, we're going to have the house by ourselves, like...
Oh, I really wanted this. I'm so happy we got to do this. And Francesca's like, oh, Robert!
Yeah, and Francesca's just like, Robert!
And then he's like, what'd you say?
Yeah, oh my god.
And she's like, no, nothing.
Yeah, and like, even then, you're just like, oh, well, now he's trying, but the problem is, like,
no,
he's just
not a
too
bad guy
late.
at all. He's not a bad guy. He's just, like, from
Exactly.
Iowa.
Well, like, yeah, I mean, it's a bit more than, like, he's from Iowa.
No,
like,
you know, he's, like, a certain kind of guy in the 1960s, like, came back from war, is a farmer.
Exactly. There you go.
Nice guy. Treats her well.
Absolutely.
Just
so,
like...
again, very, you know, very, in the movie, he's very one note, like, you don't get to know him, and then in the musical, he's very fleshed out, which is awesome, because...
Yeah, but everyone, we just, like, forget about him.
It makes Francesca's decision all the more harder.
Yeah, we just, like, kind of forget about him, because we're just so overwhelmed by Kelly and Steven.
Yeah, and also, shout out to Derek Klena and Caitlin, Kieran?
Daughter.
Yeah, no, I want to say her last name right, though. Keenan? I'm really sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but you are both of you are great.
Oh yeah, so good, fabulous actors. I wish you had more to sing, honestly.
Yeah, agreed. But with what you guys were given, you were also phenomenal. Everybody was just phenomenal. I mean, I don't know how many more adjectives we could describe
and, like,
today.
Granted, we're just so in love with it that we're probably a bit biased, but no. I don't even care.
Yeah.
We're right. We're right.
No.
Ask anyone who was there.
Yeah, ask
like
anybody.
Jason Robert Brown, whatever.
Oh my god, we have to stop.
I know.
No. I mean, you know, and that's just, you know, it was very, like, it was very communal today. Like, it just felt like we were...
like, we talked to, like, everyone next to us, kind of. Like,
yeah, and, you know, people were just, like, really excited.
Oh, tell them about what that guy said to you about the standbys. You're on.
Oh, yeah, that was the really cool thing. So, Act 2, as maybe some of you know, opens with State Road 21.
State Road 21!
And we noticed that there were a few more people on stage, and the guy next to me pointed out that one of them was Kevin Kern, who's the standby for Robert Kincaid. And I'm under the assumption that they had the swings and, like, not understudies, but basically, like, the swings and standbys come out on stage and, you know, dance to State Road 21, which was, like, awesome, because it's
really
like...
It's nice.
Because, like, they...
Yeah, it was a great community. It's like, if I could suggest, like, because this is the first time we've ever seen a last performance of anything.
Yeah.
I would just, like, if you have a show that is your Bridges, and it is closing. You should get tickets. You can get cheap tickets. We got cheap tickets.
Mm-hmm.
There are possible ways to get tickets for the last show, because you just know, like, everyone who's there on the last show just loves and appreciates the show, and it just makes
and it just
your experience 10 times better.
Yeah, like, this is just something I'll obviously never forget. I really won't. Like, you know, it just, I loved every second of it. I never wanted it to end, but then it, like, that ending too kills me every time.
It was beautiful, but everyone was happy. It was it wasn't like super sad. We knew this was coming.
Yeah,
we all knew, but it is better.
Love is always better.
So
love is always better. All right, all
right, we haven't eaten since 11, so
yeah, we're gonna go grab dinner.
And it is almost 8 o'clock, and the sun's setting on us. So
yeah, we're kind of losing the light.
Yeah, we're losing light. So
yeah, overall, this was a phenomenal experience. This show is beautiful. If you haven't bought the Cass album yet, what are you waiting for?
And, like, actually buy it, because it's worth buying.
Fingers crossed that JR...
Sheet music. We need it.
Yeah, sheet music, but also that Jason Robert Brown gets his Tony for Best Score, and they'll give Kelly O'Hara her Tony, too. Like... I can't get enough.
You can have my Tony. I'll give you a Tony.
You're a winner in our hearts.
Yeah,
Steven.
But stay tuned for... Okay, so the next thing we want to see... We're going to see Gentleman's Guide before the Tonys, so we can compare.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll be next. We'll just have to figure it out, because Tonys are coming up, though.
Yeah,
it's like June 8th. It's June 8th.
We should do that, like, last... Ooh, I'm going to have to do this on a weekday.
We could do it on a weekday.
Yeah, we should do, like, a Wednesday, Matt, maybe.
I could like that.
All right,
so we'll definitely try to go to Gentleman's Guide, and then we were also trying to plan our Tony predictions vlog.
Tony predictions.
With Dave.
And then, after the Tonys results...
Yeah.
Like a post-Tony, and then like a little drinking game in between it.
Well, maybe we won't film that, but...
Why? We're 21.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like...
We're not even 21. We're 22. What are we talking about? This is legal.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's... Okay, well, regardless...
It'll just be me.
Regardless, our vlogs do not end with Bridges. No. They will continue on, but we will just...
We will hold Bridges deep in our hearts.
Exactly. Right. So... I mean, that's a wrap.
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Woo! It's in the comments. Not the comments. What's the thing?
They call it the box.
The bio. I don't.
Regardless, just, you know, we'll see you guys at the next show, and we love you, Bridges. We're sad to see you
Kelly
go.
and Steven.
Oh God, just shut it off.
Goodbye.